Hey guys, SeaMonkey here, coming at you with another Hell Let Loose video again. If you watched some of my other videos, you might be asking, SeaMonkey, why don't you just cover the same game instead of constantly skipping around? Well, short answer is, I get bored. Longer answer is, I think the pandemic put a large damper in the video game industry as a whole. Getting AAA titles on the shelf has been challenging and delayed, and games that have been released, for instance, Cyberpunk, have been really underwhelming. I also tend to do a lot of solo gaming unless I'm playing with my brother, so games that lean more heavily on having friends to play with are harder to stick around for. So here I sit, skipping around from game to game and filling your feeds, and today will be no different. Today we're going to chat about the medic class for a bit. But first, if you're new to this channel and enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe. And hell, if you're feeling extra generous, maybe even drop me a like. Or don't, but it'd be cool if you did. I also stream on Twitch on Thursday and Saturdays at twitch.tv/SeaMonkey0321. Alright, moving on. I've only logged about 60 hours in this game at the time of making this video, so I speak from experience when I say if you're a new player, the medic class is a great place to start. Starting out in Hell Let Loose can be really overwhelming with all the screeching, artillery, and other assorted flavors of chaos going on. Sometimes it's just nice to poke some strangers with morphine and zone out all the bullshit. But really though, if you don't want a squad leader or team full of sweats breathing down your neck about everything, medic class is the way to go. Honestly, people are more kind to you when you revive them than when you place nodes, destroy tanks, or basically do anything else helpful. People really like being revived. So starting out medic class is really going to help you get a good grasp of what's really going on. Reason being is, for the most part, you're going to be hanging out behind your teammates while they do most or ideally all of the fighting for you. As a new player, it's really confusing figuring out where you need to be attacking or what you need to be building and so on. But watching other people do this over and over and just generally following the crowd helps build muscle memory and gets you in the right mindset for how the game is generally played. And while you're tagging along with your team and various strangers, you can pick up tidbits of information. So really, you're just hanging out, giving someone a poke here and wrapping a bandage there. You're also passively learning a great deal about the game. If you compare the medic class to, say, the rifleman as a starter option, the medic has a few advantages. I think first, the people in your team that are a higher skill are going to play roles that let them exercise their skill advantage in roles like engineer and support to fortify defensive positions and create properly placed nodes, or the squad leader role, which honestly just speaks for itself as to why a skilled player would be jumping into that role, or something like the machine gunner, which arguably doesn't take much skill but does require a degree of familiarity with the game to be effective with. So as I was saying, while the other players that have been playing the game a bit longer are playing those other roles, it's not often that you'll see them filling the role of medic. This is obviously not true of everyone, just a generalization. What that means for you is you'll usually have the opportunity to fill that role. You'll also always be able to fill the rifleman role, but if you're a new player, you likely won't live long enough for your effectiveness in combat to outweigh the benefits of being able to revive down teammates. So you can still kill enemies as a medic, but with the perks of being able to also immediately have access to smoke grenades without having to level up the medic class, and obviously you can revive and heal teammates. On top of all of that, we had a recent update that speeds up the medic's revive and bandaging speeds. I mean, it makes sense that someone who trains for medicine would be able to perform these tasks faster than the other infantry roles. And I guess I'm here trying to convince you to play the medic role. I may as well teach you how to play the medic role.
Do your job,
It's easy. Tip 1, don't die. It's an easy tip, just don't die.
Did I hit him?
But SeaMonkey, how do I not die? Well, son, stay behind cover or stay low. If bullets can get through it, it's not covered. So yeah. Next tip, the miracle needle. If someone gets down, you'll see a little icon above them that shows how far away they are with a little plus sign. Just go over and poke them and bam, you're a hero. Keep in mind, if they got shot down outside of cover and you don't have a strong friendly presence, there's a good chance you're going to get shot trying to save that person. Or if you do save them, you'll both just get shot again. So don't do that. Tip 3 kind of goes with tip 1, but tip 3 says, kill the enemies first, then pick up your friends. This isn't just Hell Let Loose or video game tactics, but this is some real shit military advice. You can't help your buddies if you're dead too. So kill the immediate threats, then pick up your dudes. Tip 4. After you revive someone, you can also bandage them. There's a reason you
This
have
guy
20
right on
some
the other
odd
side of the
bandages
fence.
as a medic.
He's on the left
The guy
side.
you're reviving has more ammo than you do. That's just a fact. Let him keep his gun up while you tape him up, and if he needs to move to better cover, then do it.
He's shooting
But it's
now.
better for you to bandage him while he maintains cover. If
Oh,
he needs
okay,
to
you
move
got
to
him,
better
you got him.
cover, just do it. But it's better for you to bandage him up while he maintains cover for you rather than for him to lower his guard while you run off into the bushes and bandages himself. That's just the way that is. A lot of people disagree, and I'm not saying you have to, but that's my
I'm
advice.
like,
Bandage him up while he maintains cover. Okay, that's it. That's all the tips you get for now. Go off and be the hero you always knew you could be, and hit me up if any of that actually came in handy. I like to know the hours I spend making these videos are actually reaching out to some of you, and hearing feedback is really great. And as always, everyone, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield.
100 meters.